Okay. Start recording already? Oh. Hello, 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 my friend. Hi. Why your picture is frozen? Your picture is frozen. Your connection is unstable. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry. Yes?
Your internet. Your
Yeah.
internet.
That's why it's crazy. Okay, let's go now. Yeah, this the first time we go for a chat. So let me know. Actually, I don't know who you are exactly. Just tell me, please, who you are and why you alive. I mean, what you do for living.
Okay, so hello. I am Bestoon from Kurdistan.
Oh,
I'm
Bestoon.
an English. Yeah, I teach English, uh, and I'm a web talker. Maybe you are interested in that.
Yeah, I know. Just what
Uh,
over.
and and most of the people online they call me Arsh.
Ours. Ours.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Ours. Okay.
Arsh with a with a with a S
Yeah,
H.
ours. Yeah, this British one.
Very good.
All right. Okay, ours. Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Come on, go on, go on. What's more? English teacher, online or
And
offline?
yeah, sometimes I teach online, but that's not my let's say my passion for now. But I want to be, and I will teach. But on grounds, I teach English in a high school.
High school. Oh, only English? Do you teach your own mother tongue?
No, I just teach English, and I use only English in my classes.
Yeah, okay. What
And
language do you use?
of course,
What language do you use in
I
daily?
just use English because I just use English with them. Sometimes there are, a few expressions and words they don't understand. Maybe, just maybe, I kind of translate them into my mother tongue. Otherwise, it's not allowed to use Kurdish
Oh,
in the classes.
oh. So in the class,
But
all teachers?
it is fun. It is fun to use, mother tongue while you're teaching because you kind of helping your students engage more. Because sometimes if they don't understand, they just kind of stay calm. They don't speak anything because they don't understand. And so my classes are are meant to be interactive. So I just kind of encourage them. Sometimes I just give them some hints in order just to participate.
Okay. So
Otherwise, there's no nothing at all. You call the class if students don't participate.
of course, you talking with then? You just talking by on yourself, by your own. So anyway, I'm in. What your daily language that you use every single day in workplaces or at home?
Uh, at home, I use only Kurdish.
Uh-huh.
Sometimes I'm kind of going a bit crazy with my mother, saying some English expression with her, or, using a lot of
Does he
crazy
understand?
expression with my mother. She doesn't understand, but
Oh my
that's
goodness.
I just want to make fun and
You
have
make
fun with her.
me on your mom. Oh my goodness, it'll never be good, you know?
I'm kind of expressing and practicing my English with my mother, even though she's not in understanding me. The thing is, I just want to have my moment with my mother. That's why.
I
But
see.
okay, at outside we use only Kurdish,
Mm.
but online that's the fun part. Online I don't use Kurdish that much. I use only English because
Wow.
my friends, my colleagues are internationally,
Wow.
from everywhere. So I gotta use only English. Otherwise, they don't even know what's Kurdish. So I
Oh
have to explain myself every time.
my
But
goodness.
in order to avoid that, I gotta speak only in Kurdish, in English. That's it.
Okay, cool. So let's go for our topic today. So I would love to talk about euphemism. Well, I know you understand very well about this. Perhaps people who watch this video don't know. So can you explain it what euphemism is?
In a language, euphemism means, you say something, you kind of make it easier, and you kind of be more polite, or you sound like more pleasant when you say something. In order just to say, you know, you're not harsh while you're talking, so you make it easier for other people.
Yeah.
So, and not many people use this because it's not easy all the time. You have to practice.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah, to avoid rudeness. Otherwise, we like sound rude. So to avoid it, yeah, we can use euphemism because there's kind of phrases or even words we can use to sound more a little bit polite, friendly kind of thing. All right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So as they say, we gotta show the people, our personality, the way we speak.
True.
Sometimes it's very, very rude to say someone is overweight, or maybe
Yeah.
chubby,
Like
whatever. Maybe you could just say something else instead of that,
yeah. So
or
anyway,
it's kind of blunt if you.
yeah,
Mhm.
true. So anyway, do you like using euphemism when you're talking with your colleague or your friend
uh,
or anything? What do you
Actually, I'm not thinking about, I'm not thinking about the words that I'm going to say, but because of the experience that I have with the language. So at some point, at some, you know moments of my life, I can use the language that is more understandable and more easier on the audience.
yeah,
So it's
this is the
I,
essence.
I don't want people misunderstand, and I don't want people feel bad when they listen to me. So yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that's true. The the idea of languages build communication so people can understand easily. Being understood is most important for language, for communication. So anyway, yeah. Um, but euphemism for me, I love using euphemism because this make me learn more, triggers me to learn more, because kind of funny sometimes, uh, to avoid direct words. For example, if you, I love to use this actually, but of course we have to know who we're talking with, all right? If people don't know, that's gonna be makes me in hot water, isn't it? And then for example, if we want to talk about if you got a friend and your friend get pregnant, but they haven't married yet, so what can we do? Should I say, are you pregnant? There's gonna be, like kind of a shame, embarrassed for the guy, for the person. So you can say like, oh, you have a bond in the open, kind of thing, all right? It's like kind of euphemism to make a little bit polite.
Absolutely. You gotta, yeah, you got something, you just say you got something in, maybe it's you just see, maybe you just see that she's pregnant, but
Yeah,
the word pregnant itself,
uh-huh.
it's kind of, maybe negative. If you just overuse it,
Actually,
maybe they
actually, it's
think
not negative.
it's impolite.
I think actually pregnant is not negative one if this person already married, But this is first about the
Yeah.
one who haven't married yet. But if we want to talk about someone else, like women, they love gossiping. This guy, I got married, got pregnant, and she doesn't marry yet, kind of thing, And then, oh no, no, well, I cannot say directly, oh, she's pregnant. Well, she has a bread in the oven, you know. She has a bun in the oven. A bun, not a bread, bun. You know, okay. But I love this one. When I'm
Yeah,
going to,
bun.
yeah, kind of fun, you know. I'm making deposit on the porcelain bank, you know. I'm making deposit on the porcelain bank. What's that? Oh my god. Making deposit on the porcelain bank. I love this expression a lot, you know. Make people confused,
Yeah.
but also triggers me to
You know,
learn.
in
Yes.
my language, we have like some expression for divorce.
Oh, oh my God. This the connection is crazy. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry for this.
You know, it's kind of, understandable. You know, it's the same meaning, but the word itself, convey another message, and it's not that bold. Okay. And suppose that somebody just died. You know, the word died,
Yeah.
it's, just imagine one of your relatives just died. Okay, died, and somebody else tells you the news. And wait, so you just say, oh my god, your mother died. You know, that's kind of bold. You know, you
Yeah.
have
Yeah.
to avoid this.
Mm-hmm.
So if you just say passed away,
Pass away.
okay,
It's
or
the market.
he or she is about to, meet the maker. So it's gonna be, you know even, more, mm, relieved. You know, the person, even, we're listening to that kind of news, we're more relieved because we know, the way they express it is really different, and it's not, kind of leaving you in a shock mode. So you just say, oh my god, she
Yeah.
died. Oh, the way you express yourself, it's going to be different, and emotionally it's hurts emotionally.
Yes.
So
Yes.
yeah. And just imagine somebody, calls you old.
Yeah.
You
True.
know, even though you're not old,
Yeah. Yeah.
but they call you old. It's really, kind of, it's playing with the feeling that you have. But suppose that I just say senior instead of that. Senior. Just just like the senior students. You don't say 4 years, 4 stage, I don't know, whatever.
Yeah. When people say like disabled, oh, don't say disabled. Differently able. Oh my goodness. Yeah. So anyway, I
You
had
just say junior. Oh my god, that's kind, very refreshing. While they're listening to you, they just get it, and they like it. They like the expression.
so how about this? If a euphemism kind of long-winded, you know, because expression gonna be a little bit longer when I heard it. But then, how about people who having a characteristic like their personality about straightforward person like me, you know, because I love talking something like frankly, you know, just directly, straight to the point, you know, because I don't want to waste a lot of time. Okay, so but euphemism, it could be like a little bit look like long-winded, you know. But in the other side, euphemism good also to yeah to sound more a bit.
Well,
Oh
we
my
can
god.
just talk about this. The you know the difference. There are a lot of things that, there are good parts and bad parts. Okay, if I just use too much or too many euphemism in my in my speaking, or the way I speak my mind. So maybe sometimes the audience misunderstands me, or they don't even understand, because, you know uh, how on earth you're speaking that way? I don't understand, because, I am kind of, not focusing on the purpose of my speech. I'm focusing on the purpose on something, which is the language using. So in this way, your message will not be clear and people will not understand it, and they don't like it at all. Even though you're trying to be respectful and to be calm and to be pleasant or with them, not being rude, but still the audience, they don't understand it.
Yeah.
So that's why sometimes you or we gotta just avoid using it in order to deliver and convey our message more clearly.
Yeah.
Right? And there's no, on the other side,
Continue. Go on.
on the other side, there's no reason why we don't use straightforward answer. There's no reason. If it is like that, if the situation, you know, at some situation we gotta be bold, we gotta be straightforward, we gotta be frank. Tell us, tell the audience our feeling, our thoughts directly, because we message and we want to deliver that message.
Yeah, I think we have just to know.
So if we are, if we just play with the words, they don't understand it at all.
Yeah, that's the point. We have just to know who you're talking with. That's all, I guess. When you're talking with someone, for example, like myself, when I'm talking with non-native speaker, but I'm also non-native, and not all non-native don't know. All right. So when I think I feel easier to talk with native, because native can guess what I'm going to say. When I'm using like expression, they can catch it easily. When especially because this thing I convey now, because when I met people, especially new learners on learning English group, and they don't know, and they carried away from their own mother tongue. Sometimes, when people say like, oh, I dream of you, I dream to talk with about you, but in their mother tongue sound like, oh, I want to talk about to talk with him, kind of thing. But in the other side, when native speakers said, oh, I dream talking with you, I dream about you, think in another context.
It's different.
Yeah.
Absolutely different.
Yeah, so that's why.
This the same, because we're learning a language, so we have different, audience. Okay.
Yeah,
and we listen to different speakers because they learned the language. Maybe they have spent a lot of hours just learning this language. They have spent a lot of or let's say they have used a lot of different resources in order to get that language that they know today. Okay, that's different. But native, oh my god, they got the language naturally, so they should, they have different perspective about the way they speak, the way they listen to people, and it's totally different. That's why while we're talking to a language learner, I think we should avoid using a lot of euphemism, because it's going to be misunderstood, or it's they're not going to understand it. They're going to ask you a question, what is this? Okay, or I don't understand.
Yeah.
All right, because euphemism used a lot of in literature. So when you read something, when you read a poem, when you read a song, maybe you see a lot of euphemism, and you understand it or not, still it is there. But if you like literature, you go for it, you read about it, and you understand it eventually.
Yeah, except if this person just I think the key is just be honest with yourself. If you don't understand, just ask. That's all. But sometimes
absolutely.
Yeah, but sometimes people just like feel shy to ask, just like, oh, like embarrassing. Oh no, I just pretend that they know, but actually they don't. This make me, Hey, it's okay then. There's a choice
You know,
for them.
you know, you know, if I if I ask you a question and I already know the answer, you know, there's no, you know, I'm just, you know, kind of spending my time in a useless, you know, thing. Because if I just know the answer, I don't have to, you know, ask you a question.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But there are, you know, other times when I ask questions and the question is really hard for me, difficult for me, you know, even though you explain it to me, I still don't understand. So I have to research, I have to check, I have to, you
Yeah,
know,
support.
read. Uh,
Yeah,
that's how I improve.
yeah. So some people said, you know, because I mean, everyone has their own style in learning everything, all right, in learning languages. But for me, the more I get resources, I think it's going to be easier to me to understand. That's for me. But for some people, they don't like many resources. That make them
Do you
frustrated.
know why? Do you know the why the answer will be easier for you to you know, to find out? You know, it's gonna be easier if you just use a lot of
Yeah,
resources.
you
Why
know,
it is like that?
yeah, because I can compare.
Yeah, you can compare because your mind, it just expands, and when that happens, you know, you have a lot of space that you can put, and you kind of analyze the answers,
Yeah,
and you just get the correct answers, and
yeah.
you show the people this is the correct answer, this is the evidence. Okay,
Hey, anyway, time flies talking to you, you know. I promise you only 20 minutes, but time flies already 20 minutes. Oh,
it's all right.
yeah.
It's all right. I'm a bit talkative, don't worry.
Oh, I love it. I love your speed. That's why I invite you, you know. So
You're
anyway, thank
welcome.
you so much
I'm,
for attending this invitation because, you know, you make me feel over the moon, you know. You are my 100 videos.
uh, is it 100 or 101?
No, I mean one, the 100. For example, like that one. You understand? That one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say. You know. So yeah, sometimes just confusing when we're talking, when speaking. All right. So yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. I'm going to finish this conversation. I'm gonna wrap up. So anyway, thank you. Oh my goodness, the picture is frozen. I'm talking
Thank
with.
you very much for inviting me.
Yeah, you're welcome. I'm super happy to have you. So I hope this is not the last one. All right. So
Of course, it's not gonna be the last one. Of course.
hi everyone. Thank you for watching. See you the next one. Bye for now.